Ace Ill Production.
What's up, man?
What's going on?
What's up, man?
Live on a Sunday evening here at Blurred Mind
Sunday,
Studio.
like we do every Sunday.
Yep.
But yeah, man. How was the week?
It was interesting.
What took place?
Oh, there's a lot of wild shit, man. Unfortunately, I had a child pass away, lost her battle with a disease.
Yeah.
So that was rough to go through, It was just a peculiar week, man. Nothing too crazy, but just a lot of,
You told me about that. Who was that?
It's my good friend Sense Casey. He the guy that does our sound.
Yeah.
Blurred Minds brother
Casey.
of ours.
Casey,
helps us with all things Blurred Minds Media.
Was it his?
It was his niece.
His niece, yeah.
Yeah.
She was how old was she?
I want to say she was like 5, 6 maybe.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, it's very, very heartbreaking, and unfortunate. But it's just a weird thing to, have come across your ether in a week, especially for me, because obviously I think it's horrible, but you can only imagine the family. So that always sucks. And I hate it for them and love them all to death, and positive vibes and prayers, or however you accept it your way.
Yeah, I like Casey too, man. So
that's my guy, man.
It's unfortunate, man. Very unfortunate.
That's the one thing I will say about Blurred Minds Media. There ain't a lot of us, but our team's pretty fucking cool, man.
Yeah, it is. Irk, everybody, man.
Yeah.
Like everybody.
We're a bunch of wild motherfuckers, but when we put it together, we can do some cool shit.
Yeah, we don't fuck around when it comes to entertainment.
No.
And that's the thing. People don't realize that, man. They're gonna know. If it's Blurred Minds, we got you. They know that. I saw you Friday, man. I saw you Friday at the show, at the Jesse Johnson show.
Jesse Johnson show, yeah. And let me say, you killed him, buddy.
I did what I could do.
I sat there and watched it, and I thought you were taking that crowd in whatever direction you wanted in a good way.
I did what I could do. I haven't, thanks to you, pointing some shit out to me. I'm like, I gotta step my game up. I gotta not be complacent.
Right.
Not really complacent, but expecting it.
Yeah.
And not really feeling what
what
transpired. So I'm now I used to be very conscious of what the artist was doing. Now I'm back to that.
Yeah.
Because I got away from. I'm like, I don't want to say ego. It was just that I didn't feel the need to I didn't feel that I had to work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now it's like, nah, man, that's what got you where you were. So when you pointed some shit out to me, man, and said, hey, man, you gotta, I'm like, I did. I thought but I didn't think I didn't. I didn't think I phoned it in, and I didn't think I was phoning it in. But when you said, I look back, yeah, man, I need to focus on the task at hand.
Yeah.
And I'm writing more. I got this other joke that I'm working on, and I'll do that Monday. But yeah, Friday was a good show, man. It was good. Corey did well.
Yeah, man.
Benita did well. I'd never really seen her do her thing. But I never took the time to see her do a thing, and she was okay, man.
She's as sweet as could be too. She's such a nice person.
Nice, yeah.
She had me laughing afterwards. We went to Kaiju.
Yeah, did she go over there too?
It was she said, I was like, "What are you doing after this?" So I was like, "Some comedians going down to Kaiju. There was a show. We're just gonna go hang out and shit." She's like, "Well, I don't know. I'm to the point where I was hoping to get to Myers before it closed to get sourdough bread." I said, well, that's what you want to do. She said, you don't think I'm too old? I said, ain't no age in this comedy
No.
shit. You one of us now. And I was like, you want to come down there and hang out? You can. If not, don't worry. I'm just comedians hanging out. Nothing special.
And there's a show.
Yeah. And she came down home for a little bit, but I was just laughing. And she was
find
just like, I just wanted to go get sourdough bread. She didn't worry about nothing else,
I couldn't find a party space, man. And I was like, you know what, man, I'm so going to the crib, man. Man, I live right up the street too, so I was like, man, I'm just going to the crib, man. I mean, already.
Yeah, but I tell you, there's a lot of comedians out. Kaiju, it was a pretty cool scene for a minute down there, and but yeah, Benita, man, sweetheart of a lady,
she's nice,
very, very nice. I always like to see her on flyers, people give them work.
Yeah, I like her. But yeah, you know what's coming up Saturday, right?
Oh yeah, man.
What's coming up Saturday?
The biggest show in Kentucky.
The most exciting 2 minutes in sports.
Yep. Right. Yeah. But it's usually when I'll watch my neighbors have sex. I'm just it's pretty exciting. 2 minutes.
You watching?
I mean, the window was open. I just had to be walking the dog. Don't fault me for turning my head.
Yeah.
No, but Kentucky Derby, baby.
Kentucky, 150.
What we're known for in this state, horses.
It's the Kentucky Derby 150. It's the 150th running of the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
So
150 straight years of people betting the farm.
149 years ago was the first one.
How do you feel about the Derby horse racing? Do you dig it? Do you just like it? Or
you know what? I really don't care. You know this about me, man.
We're gonna name the show that I really don't care.
I really don't care. I don't. I mean, and it's not like I'm saying I don't care. To the point that I don't care if it exists or not. It's just like that ain't my bag.
Yeah.
So man, people like you can like it.
Right.
You can like it. But I mean I like the pageantry and all the fun shit around it.
When I watch it now, I just think with modern technology and shit. When I watch the Derby, I'm like, this is just old school NASCAR.
Basically, it is. Basically, it's old school. It's horses of the same breed. There's of the same breed, so you don't really have an advantage. Like I don't know if quarter horses are faster than. They may be faster, quick in a quicker pace, but like they have to run like a mile or something.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's like it's all one breed of horse competing. And I mean, when animals run, man, yeah, they run.
Right.
So it's like, it's like I can't get excited about horse racing, but I can appreciate horses though.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, that's the thing.
I can appreciate horses.
I was actually just about to say something, I guess, to that tone.
Mm-hmm.
I like watching it, but I don't really care about the jockey.
No.
Or really who wins. I mean, obviously I got money. I like my horse to win.
Yeah.
But there is something to see with these fucking humongous animals fucking
Powerful.
Getting it,
Powerful.
And like the fact of their training and their mental capacity to understand how to really race.
And that's what I don't get. I don't understand. It's like, do these horses know what they're doing?
I think they do.
You do?
I feel like they know that they need to beat that horse. I feel like they do. I think. I don't know. I ain't asked one, but I think. But to me, there's just something about like when that horse. Now, obviously, the jockey has to play.
Yeah.
But when you see like neck and neck, and this horse came from the fucking back, and he's just fucking going, and that mud flying, and he's flying. That dude's up there smacking the fuck out of him.
Smacking the fuck out of his ass.
But then, like, man, when they just barely get him. I think that's just crazy. Like, oh shit, by nose. You know what I mean?
What I'm asking you this is, do you think that they know where the finish line is?
No, I don't think so. I don't think they didn't know that the race is over until the dude pulls them like, hey, stop it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think they kind of know. I don't know.
I don't think they know shit.
You don't think they know that they're in there?
I think they know that they have to run fast. Because this guy is beating the shit out of them smacking, like giving them the whip, smacking them on the ass. And some, I mean, don't they smack them on the chest sometimes? They do like this and shit, like go, motherfucker.
Yeah,
go.
they do kind of got like
So
cross patterns.
So yeah. So I'm like, if I was that horse, I would want that to stop. And so if that means I gotta go faster
to make it stop,
or I gotta fuck this motherfucker up, I gotta buck this motherfucker off and stomp the shit out of him for beating me with this. So I don't know if so that's why I can't say I don't think the horse knows. I think he knows to go faster because this guy is whooping my ass. However, I get fed well too.
Yeah.
And they rub me down, they spray me off and shit. And, you know what I'm saying?
As long as I don't break a leg,
they treat me
I'll be
good.
okay.
But yeah. But that's any horse though.
The most sought after famous horse in the world, break a leg, it's glue. You know what I mean?
Over.
It's crazy.
Remember was that Barbaro?
Yeah, I think so.
They tried, but they couldn't fix it.
Yeah.
They finally had to put him down because. But I don't think that's fair, man. Because I don't get it. Can a horse not survive with 3 legs? What if you just cut a horse's leg off?
I mean, dogs do it.
Dogs do it. Cats do it. I guess. I mean,
yeah.
Other animals can do it.
Or really, with modern technology, you can't get them a prosthetic.
I don't think
just like stand him up.
But this is the thing. Nah, it's a horse, man. I'm not giving the horse a prosthetic, man. I'm sorry. It's a horse.
But think about it, like they probably could though. Figure something out. Yeah. Now, if the horse could figure out how to use the motherfucker, that'd be the thing, you know.
So that's why I don't know. But yeah, you know, the Derby is exciting.
Yeah,
it's exciting. But if it never happened, I'd still be okay.
Well, to me, like honestly, I feel like
I'm not trying to be a cold-hearted dude.
I feel like in this day and time, the only real need for horses is racing, because you don't need them to like.
I guess people use them on farms. I guess you don't need to, but
yeah, well, some people still do.
Yeah,
but for every farmer right now tending to his cattle on a horse, there's 1,000 more on 4-wheelers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or tractors. Yeah. 4-wheeler. I never thought about 4-wheeler.
Oh yeah, those little ATVs and side by side. That's how they bring cattle now. A lot of them, you know.
That's what's
them and really though. But
them and dogs.
I would say the dogs really
they know what they're doing.
Do more than the 4-wheeler, I guess.
Yeah.
And the thing about a 4-wheeler is it can't buck you off. A snake can't spook it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not gonna break a leg and fall on top of you. It'll run out of gas.
Yeah.
It'll flip over, but you really flip it over. It don't. A horse could just say "fuck you." You know what I mean?
No, man, for real. And if it gets a flat tire, you ain't gotta kill it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just put another tire.
Wouldn't that be funny? You see somebody shoot a 4-wheeler, like, what are you doing? Flat tire, had to put it out. Like, you don't have a compressor? What the fuck? All right, they're ticks.
Yeah, the Derby, it is. Because I remember, I don't know if you remember 8 Bells.
I remember the name. I don't remember the significance.
It was a filly, and she came in second. I think she was a filly. I think it was a filly. She came in second in the Derby and broke both of her ankles.
Damn.
So they put it out right on the track.
Oh shit.
I think it was 08. I think it was 08.
That's something you want your kids to see.
Yeah. They had to do it right on the track. Both front ankles.
Damn. That's the wildest thing you think about an animal so big and strong.
All the inbreeding, man.
But you break one of their legs, it is a wrap.
And that's just for horses? Is that just for horses?
That's what I was trying to think. Like if a lion breaks his leg, is it over for a lion?
I don't think so.
Have you ever seen a lion like jumping around?
I don't know. It might be. I don't know.
I'd say for like an elephant or a giraffe, it's over. Gotta be.
Elephant, that'd be tough. How you gonna break an elephant's leg?
Yo, that's the first thing. Breaking that motherfucker be some shit.
How in the fuck are you gonna break an elephant's leg?
Or like
fuck.
But I think like if an elephant had a broken leg, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Or a giraffe. What the fuck? Yeah. Giraffes might be the most pointless goddamn animal I've ever seen. What does it do other than eat tall leaves? Like it don't help no ecosystems. It's just awkward out here.
it's just tall for the sake of tall.
Just an animal with no cause.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they were like, I won't say regular size, but say they were the size of
like a Great Dane.
Deer.
Yeah.
A deer.
Then still what? It'd
But
just be a
what's
funny
good as
deer
a
with a
deer?
long neck.
But what's good as a deer? Then?
What if the most tasty meat in the world is giraffe, and
Giraffe.
we just didn't realize that it was placed here on Earth for us to devour
So
it?
then we start farming giraffes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
giraffe neck
yeah,
soup.
That's a lot of soup. I don't think we eat that much soup.
Hey, that's
But,
gonna feed the poor, baby.
But we start farming them and shit. Or we'll start racing them like horse, like the Derby.
I would love to see
What's
a
the
giraffe
Derby?
race.
The Derby. I want to see a giraffe in the Derby.
And you'd have to have like fucking like NBA centers riding them,
I want to see a giraffe in the Derby.
like 6'5" motherfuckers are racing giraffes and shit.
I wonder if giraffes can run faster than horses.
I think something about aerodynamics in that neck. They're not gonna be that fast. I just feel like I don't know. I feel like they got too much top. They're too top heavy.
I want to see one. I wonder if people could train giraffes to race. That would be something to see.
Yeah.
Giraffe races. That would be something. They have camel races in the Middle East.
Yeah.
They have camel races.
Yeah.
But I want to
Ostrich races and everything.
Races, dog races here.
Yeah.
It's like I don't think horses know. What if you didn't put a jockey on a horse?
That's what I was wondering. I
And you
wonder if
put
like
it-
wild horses race.
They run all the time. But I'm saying, what if you put unjockeyed horses in
the shit?
And say you're off and then open the gate? What do you think they would do?
They probably just like, huh? They might run. I don't know how much.
I don't think they.
I don't know how much the jockey is influencing them and how much the muscle memory they
The
have.
jockey is beating the fuck out of them.
Now I think with no training, they probably don't. But if you just trained them, and they knew what the gate, like they've been to the gate 1,000 times, they know how to come out of a gate, and then one day you run them up there, open the gate, shoot the gun. I think they might run, man.
But would they run around the track?
Now I don't know if it'll be like I don't know if it'll be like a race like that, but I think they would take off.
Fuck yeah, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
I mean,
Especially like somebody shoots a gun, I usually
like,
do.
Man, let me get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But the reason why I say they don't know what they're doing is because in dog races they have that rabbit, so they're actually running for something.
Yeah, because you can't just talk two dogs and
like, go.
taking off. Like I can't take my dog up to the neighbor and be like, "Let's race these motherfuckers."
All right, you ready? Okay. And then you let Marco go.
I bet you could train a dog though to just be like, when you say go, it would run.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, and especially if you can turn him to a spot.
Yeah.
But I don't know about an oval.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it'd have to be like a destination.
It had to be straight away, and that's what I'm going. And that's what the rabbit is.
Yeah.
So.
And dogs are, I guess, smarter than horses. Maybe. I don't
know.
I don't really know. I was going to say that, but I don't think there's any evidence to that.
No, I don't think that is either. I mean, no one's ever. I mean, horses can count, so can dogs.
Yeah.
If you train them, but what a horse, you can probably train a horse to like balance a ball in his nose and some shit.
Yeah, like seals and shit.
But nobody's ever tried to do that.
No.
I don't think. Well, they maybe have and you can't. I don't know. But I mean, you can teach them to walk backwards. I don't know. Horses, they're pretty smart, I think.
I think so. That's what I'm saying. I think
I don't think they're smart enough to know that they're in a race.
Well, see, that's what I'm trying to figure out too. Well, what I don't know, but I think if you trained them enough, like you trained a dog enough, I think the horse eventually through the training will know that he's in a race.
But how about this? But he know that he's supposed to be first.
That's the thing.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
see, that's with you. You know what? I don't think they do because animals don't have a competitive nature like humans.
No, if they're gonna compete against, they're gonna fight you. They're gonna scrap at you.
Well, their whole competition is living.
Yeah, I know. So if they
survive or not,
competition is me and you. It ain't us. It's not us.
And it's not really competition.
And that's play too, because there's really no reason to run.
But I think they do have some kind of competition. Some like isn't there something like lions will run up on another pride and some type of shit like that, or like there's some kind of with animals.
That's what I'm saying.
Will go to another pack.
I'm gonna
Yeah. So I guess
So
they're
we don't-
competitive in that light somehow.
Yeah,
like
but we
usually
don't-
over a mate, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I that's what I was trying to say. And then that's what I was trying to how's it? I mean,
This getting a wild thought though.
but they don't know that they're trying to be first. I don't think.
They might not. I really don't know.
Even when they're first.
It'd be interesting for Elon Musk to put the chip in their brain and see how they're thinking. Just to be like, if they like see if like when you got them in there, if you had them like rigged up and like somehow if you knew through the horse's consciousness.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How would you interpret it? Like you don't even have a way to interpret it.
It would all just be nay.
You're like, nay. What are you thinking, nay, man? I can't tell you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Nay, my man.
You know.
Yeah.
There's something. This all is going right back to Mr. Ed.
Or Winnie. But
how did you feel about Derby when you first moved here from Nashville? Like your first year here, and there was a Derby. Like, what did you think about it then, and all the hoopla around it?
Now I will tell you this: the first Derby that I was here, I was like, these motherfuckers are nuts.
Yeah,
man, they are partying. Like there's parties everywhere, and it's like they're serious about this shit. You know what I'm saying? They're serious about this. But then I didn't know what the tradition was, and I'm cool with the tradition. I'm cool with the horse race and all that shit. Like like I said, it's none of my business. I don't care about the horse race. But the way people come together is just like, yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
For 2 weeks before the Derby, I didn't know it was like that.
Oh yeah, Thunder and Chow.
Yeah, we don't have anything like that in Nashville.
Parades,
like a big event. We never had a big event. That was like a big lead up to.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't have that kind of thing. You know, like we didn't have a U.S. Open or Kentucky Derby.
Right.
So when I got to a city or Boston Marathon, who knows? I mean, I don't know what they do for that. They may have a Boston Marathon festival, like fireworks and shit. You know, 2 weeks before.
They probably don't have fireworks anymore.
Parties.
I would imagine that's illegal as fuck now.
And
anything exploding during the marathon is going to be bad.
And that wasn't even set up. That just came out of my mouth. But yeah, but so we never had anything that we never had like we had fanfare, which I don't know what they call it now, which was like a week in June where all the country music stars would come to Nashville and the fans would come and they would like sign autographs and have things. It was like a week.
Yeah. I bet they don't do it now. Just because how much money these motherfuckers are making with security and shit.
I think they still do it now, but it may be like 2 weeks. But that's just the party. There's nothing big at the end like because the thing about it is the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
So fanfare serves what it's got, the whole time. But the parties and stuff have really nothing to do with the Derby.
Yeah, it's just partying.
It's just people coming to party, and that's what I like about it. Well, see, Nashville's a party all the time now, so it's a novelty.
Yeah.
But Louisville, it's like we're gonna party for 2 weeks, and then y'all get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Y'all get the fuck out of here, and I like that about Louisville because I saw what Nashville became, and so I like the fact that people don't know that they're respecting Louisville by just partying and doing your thing. And it's not crazy. You just coming out and have a good time, and then you leave it.
Yeah.
And it's not because Louisville isn't welcoming. It's just that you might fuck it up if you stay.
Yeah.
I hope that's how people look at Louisville.
After 2 weeks, it's just like, what else you want? You know what I mean?
Horse race.
Go home, dude.
Horse race, yeah. Horse races, yeah. Go home, yeah. You do the horse race, and I like it because after the night of the Derby, which you're gonna that's like the big ultimate party, like the big boom derby happened. Yay! And Sunday, motherfuckers going home.
Regular old day.
Motherfuckers going home. And I like Derby's efficiency in the celebration because it is a big thing.
Yeah.
The Kentucky Derby is a big thing. It's a big event.
I mean, and it's a worldwide event.
It's a worldwide event, yeah. And I'm no way shitting on the Kentucky Derby or Kentucky horse racing, but I did say that if it didn't happen, I would be cool. And the only reason I say that is because I would have to be.
Yeah. I mean, I just think it's a cool, like you said, just a cool 2 week
cool. Yeah,
situation.
Cool 2 weeks.
Thunder,
like
all the concerts,
Thunder,
all the celebrities coming in. It's just a cool thing.
Cool. It's cool.
It's fun.
I mean, I don't. When I first got here, because you asked me a question, my first derby, I went to some parties and shit, man.
Yeah.
I did, man. I went to some parties, man. Yeah, I went to some parties, man, and it was cool. And I was like, oh, okay, I see what y'all are doing. So the whole time you're preparing for like these 2 weeks before Derby, and I'm like, man, I like that.
Yeah.
You know, they may do something like that in the Rose Bowl, in Pasadena for the Rose Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
They may have a Rose Bowl festival. You know what I'm saying? Like the 2 weeks before, do fireworks.
Well, yeah, Mardi Gras.
Mardi.
Because New Orleans is kind
Gras,
of always a party, kind of like Nashville, but at the same time, Mardi Gras is kind of really the big thing.
Yeah, but that's just one day. It's not like 2 weeks.
I don't know, dude. They do shit all the time, dude. I was down there 4 days before Mardi Gras, and it felt like I was there on Mardi Gras.
They do this on all the Mardis.
I heard, though, if you really want to see how the locals get down in New Orleans, go down there for Halloween. They said it's jumping like Mardi Gras, but it's more the locals than the touristy. You know what I mean? It's wild as fuck. I'd love to do it one time. I love New Orleans.
I stayed at a hostel in New Orleans one time, man. And, I think I stayed like 3 days.
Yeah.
At a hostel. It's quite interesting, man.
I'd say staying in a hostel would be interesting.
It's interesting, man. It's very fucking. And is
there a lot of weirdos in there, or is it more cool people?
Of course, there's weirdos, but I mean, there's weirdos everywhere.
Yeah, but I mean, like when you're living in there, like, is it almost like the cool people, and then like staying away from the weirdos? Like, you don't want to.
No, it ain't like that. You
don't want to sleep next to that dude.
Hey, look, man, it ain't like that at all, man. Because for one thing, you and I, we have the same type of personality. I think that we just get along with everybody. For
the most part.
Yeah, we just get along with everybody. And if I feel a vibe, no, I'm good. If I feel a vibe, I ain't fucking with you. But yeah, hostel, yeah, it's just basic, just basic knowledge. Trouble to come to you, and you'll know what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it was cool. But yeah, I like New Orleans. Derby, man.
Derby,
man. Derby.
This will be my first year ever going to Churchill Downs for anything Derby related.
You've been to Churchill Downs, though?
I went there for a concert.
I went there.
That was the only time I was inside the gates.
I went there in 2007. That's the only time I've been there. We saw some races and shit. I didn't bet. I'm not a bettor.
Yeah, I love betting on them.
I'm not a betsman.
I always lose. To me, it's like buying a scratcher. I might hit, probably not.
I don't even do that, man.
I always bet the long shots.
Yeah,
you put $10 on like an 80 to 1, he probably ain't gonna win. But if he does, and shit, it happened last Derby, the long shots one that came in.
You're one of the Derby. Was the last Derby?
Yeah, and that was the one Derby I didn't. Every Derby I put money on the long shot and I put a little on the favorite.
Well, and let me ask you this: where do you make your bets? Because I never know where to make bets.
I used to do it on twinspires.com.
So now you can probably do it on DraftKings.
Yeah,
but I don't want any of that shit.
I'm not downloading that because I'll quit comedy.
I will not. I'm not doing that shit.
I'll quit everything I'm doing if I do sports betting on my phone.
I ain't doing that
I know I will, because I remember back when I was sports betting, when I first moved to Louisville, I was really hot and heavy in it, and
But it was more like was it more like
it was more illegal.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was illegal.
Yeah,
But
but
was it online? It wasn't online.
no.
It was face to face. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It,
But the thing about
slips. It was slips.
yeah, but it would consume me because I knew every player on every goddamn team, the stats, the coaches, the trades,
each league,
everything.
Don't tell me hockey.
No. Only two things: college football and basketball.
College football and NBA basketball.
College. That's the only thing. I wouldn't fuck with the NFL and NBA. I don't trust them motherfuckers. So they throw games for money. We all know it. But the college, there's a little bit more.
But if you're on the right side of the game,
oh yeah, that's good. But you can't ever. You usually don't go in favor of the little man. I found out with these scenarios. Every now and then, I mean, if you know, you got an inside tip.
Not even inside tip. It's
because the thing is, it ain't even just like the.
If you feel like these motherfuckers is trying to dupe you, you go their way.
But the thing is, sometimes you don't know what the dupe is.
Damn.
Sometimes you would think that it would be
strong.
Sometimes it's.
Sometimes you don't know what the dupe is. Man, that was.
You know what I mean?
It was fucking tight.
And it happens in college, dude. Don't get me wrong, but I just felt like the players themselves are trying to get to a level, so they want. There's more at stake. Once you're in the NBA, you're already in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
You know, now you like to keep it, obviously, but you're already there.
But check this out, though.
But anyway, that's
NIL has basically, and I couldn't wait to do it, man, basically made them NBA.
Yeah, with the trade portals and all that.
Yeah, NIL too.
Yeah,
NIL. You know that they can get paid now.
Yeah.
Now it's not legally from the school, which that's fucking weird. It's like, wait a minute, you go to my school, you playing on my court, and somebody's paying you to, like, schools should be like, what the fuck, man? That's not how it should work. It's like, why is somebody paying you to be on my school? And I'm not, it's like, you should be paying me to have this guy play on. You know what I'm saying? So I think the schools are finally like, nah, man, we're going to pay the dude. Fuck that. You ain't, no, we got you.
Oh, pretty soon these jerseys are going to start looking like European jerseys, which means they're going to have brands on them.
Yeah.
The UK.
They already do.
They got the Nike brand.
Yeah, they already got Nike.
But I'm talking about these motherfuckers about to look like a NASCAR.
Oh yeah, Barbasol.
You know what I mean?
Like the bicycle dudes wearing Barbasol and shit. Yeah.
Eventually, it ain't gonna be the Louisville Cardinals. It'll be Brown-Forman Cardinals.
Brown-Forman Louisville Cardinals. Yeah. It's gonna be.
It'll be something like that.
But if
that's whack. Oh, that's whack.
But check it out.
It's gonna happen, but it's whack.
But check it out. So should it be the Jerry Jones Cowboys? He owns it.
It should be, really, because Dallas don't own it.
Yeah, Dallas.
The city of Dallas does not own it.
So
honestly, the only two, what is it? I think Green Bay, the city actually does own it, and then I think Pittsburgh, maybe. I could be wrong about Pittsburgh, but I know Green Bay is. Yeah. But that's cool to me.
I think Green Bay's the only one. The Rooney's on Pittsburgh still.
But that's cool though, and to me, the town owns it.
Well, there's
because it is a team for the city.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't have fans without the city. You think a motherfucker from Kentucky gonna drive to Wisconsin and put on cheese on my head every Sunday and Thursday? No.
And I'll tell you this: there are some fans of the Green Bay Packers that hates unions.
Yeah, what about you idiots? Yeah, probably went protested wearing a fucking Green Bay jersey.
I know.
They're wearing the cheese head.
Yeah.
At the protest.
Yeah.
what about your dummies?
Yeah, man. That's funny. But yeah, man, the Derby, man, I'm down with the Derby.
You know my favorite thing about the Derby?
What's that?
I'll give you mine. So my favorite Derby I've done ever was when I drove shuttles. I took the wife's car, 4-cylinder Hyundai, filled it up full of gas, day before Oaks, Thurby. Printed out some little signs, put them in my window, shuttle.
Where was this at?
I lived right off Sale Avenue, off Taylor Boulevard, literally right
Sale
across
Avenue.
the street from
I
the
know what
track.
Sale is.
Yeah, you cross my street, go through the neighborhood, you're at the track.
I know what
You're
Sale
over there
is.
where the stables are at. If you cross the street, so all I did was pull up in people's yards.
Is Queen over there too?
Yeah, I believe there's a street called Queen.
Yeah,
I think.
Sale.
Maybe. Sale. It's right over across from.
Long was it Long?
Sale was right there at the corner, like Taylor and Berry, like over in that area. Like right there by the the Deja Vu strip club.
Yeah. Okay.
Right across the street from that.
Sale.
Yeah,
I got you.
Yeah, I put the things in my windows, and people would park, in people's yards and pay. So I just pull up in the yard. I'm like, $5 a head. I could take 4 at a time, and they give me $5 a head. And bloop, I'd run to the track. But man, I had so much fun doing that shit.
You made a lot of money.
Yeah, dude. And I was just driving. I never left my neighborhood.
Yeah.
I go back to the house, take a fucking pee, eat a sandwich, go back out. Fucking, I never left the neighborhood. I never got under a full tank of gas for Oaks and Derby. And I just ran around all day long getting people. And then people would get my number and call me at the end, and I'd pick them back up, take them to their car. I did this shit. It was fun as fuck because you meet fucking people, goofy people all day.
Yeah.
And everybody was in a good mood because they were ready to go fucking make some money and party. Now, some of them was pissed when they left because they done trashed and lost all their money, but that was hilarious too. People paid me stupid money just to take them like to the Highlands and shit. This one couple from New York was like, "This everybody's telling us the Highlands. We should check out the Highlands. We'd really like it." And I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Well, Uber's gonna be like $120 to take us there." I said, "Damn." I said, "I'll do it for 80." And they said, "All right." Shit, I just drive on.
Was traffic bad?
Yeah, on Taylor and Central, but I stayed in the neighborhood. So I never got in it until when I left. When I took them to the Bardstown, that's where it fucked me though. I took them to the Bardstown Road, and then when I came back, they moved all the road blockers, so I couldn't get back to Churchill.
Because I used to live. Yeah, I used to live.
So that screwed me.
I used to live on East Southern Heights, which is if you come down 3rd, you can get on the Waterson. You know what I'm talking about? You know what? There's a Thornton's over there. There's a Shell on the other side of 264. But my street was when the on-ramp, when you get on the on-ramp, well, my street was an offshoot of the on-ramp. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So they would have it blocked off where I couldn't, because I could just get on the on-ramp, just come the other way and get on the on-ramp. But they had it blocked off where I couldn't come back and get on because they had the street block. You couldn't go north on 3rd Street because they were just like running cars. They had it blocked off, just running cars. And you couldn't get off on 264. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And go left. It was every year, man. Oaks got that way too. Oaks used to not be that way, but Oaks, I don't think. But Oaks got that way too, man.
Oh yeah, Oaks was just as crazy as Derby.
But the thing about it is Oaks is for the locals, man. That's for the locals. They don't go to. People don't know that the Oaks, the Friday. Ooh, I may be talking too much.
Oh, you done gave up the secret. You got to move back to Nashville, bro.
Oh man,
damn it!
Talking too much.
They're gonna run you out of town. You gave ancient Chinese secrets. I'm going to Thurview.
Okay. I guess that's the new local thing.
That's like the day before Oaks or whatever. But the wife wanted to go, so we going out there and check. That'd be my first time actually going in the track for any Derby related activity.
Okay.
Because I did shuttles.
The only one I did was a Derby. Well, not Derby, but just a horse racing related activity.
Yeah. But then my favorite thing to do outside of that, man, I just love throwing house parties. That's my favorite thing to do. Because see, that's the Lexington move. That's the Lexington Derby.
Man, house parties, man. Damn, that takes me back.
Well, see, growing up, that's how you do Derby in Lexington, unless you're going to Kingman.
House parties, man. Damn, man. Boy, man, I remember. Man, I remember house parties, man. And the thing about house parties, it was brief.
Yeah,
the period was brief. I don't know what happened to house parties.
Dude, you know what it is?
What happened?
Would
you go to a house party today?
dude, I still throw them to this. I throw parties over here all the time. When we lived across the street, I had 90 people over there for Halloween.
Man, house parties, man. God damn.
We had a big blow up projector screen in the back, just playing horror.
I think you invited me to it. You invited me. It was like a couple of years ago.
Probably.
Yeah.
That must have been when I first met you then, because that was like
it's like
3 years ago.
2 years ago. We coming up on 2 years.
Damn, so we was already podding when I did that show. When I did that.
Yeah, we were, but I couldn't make it. I was working. I worked.
Yeah.
It was like during the week.
That's what I'm gonna start doing, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start throwing donation house party comedy shows in my backyard until the neighbors get sick of hearing comedians talk about their dicks.
It's always the dicks.
I've got kids.
You know, it wouldn't be so bad, but dicks.
It's always
fucking dicks.
And I'm not, and I ain't the one to say nothing. Trust, I got plenty of material about my short stroker. You know what I mean? Keeps me in the game, baby. But yeah, dude, I love house parties for Derby, man.
Man, how long? Oh shit, we were way over there.
Oh, what is over? Yeah. What is under? This ain't an egg. This is a podcast. We're just talking shit. You know what I mean?
All right, yeah, you're right, man.
You know?
Yeah, continuation of our last subject, man. But Derby, man, that's the shit, man. I like it. I mean, I don't, like I said, I don't. It's not so much that I care about the Derby. I just care. I care about the mood that it puts the city in.
That's my thing with basically almost all holidays.
Yeah.
I don't really give two shits about the actual holiday.
I don't.
But people coming together, having fun, cutting up. Ain't talking about a bunch of bullshit. Ain't just, doing your do. Being with your family, being with your homies. Like that to me is what it's about. That's what kills the people like, I hate holidays and 4th of July means. Who gives a fuck, man? Just have fun. Can't you have a barbecue with your homies and get together and have fun? And they give us a day off work to do so? Who gives a fuck what the reason is? Hell, don't even say you're celebrating the actual holiday. Just celebrate.
Yeah, just
with your homies.
Or just chill.
Yeah,
Don't worry about my fun. Why you gonna harsh my buzz, man?
And my thing, but people kill me with that shit like I don't celebrate this because of this reason. Shut up, man. Shut the fuck up with your goofy shit. But nobody believes this shit. I don't believe in Santa Claus, bitch.
Me too. and this is coming from a man. This is coming from a man that just said, I don't care about the Derby. I truly don't. But I don't not care either. It's like if people want to have fun and go to the Derby, cool. But the fun is like to me is like you said, the camaraderie before.
That to me is the whole thing.
It's a great feeling. The two festival, the Derby festival.
And I think it's a good debut of Kentucky
festival.
And showing people that these people, when they come in droves and see, and they get to see restaurants, different businesses, fun, good shit, good entertainment, and we've kind of shown that Kentucky can run with the best of them when it comes to doing cool shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that's dope.
I'm gonna try to say it like Louisville. I'm gonna try to come up with a way that we can say festival. This
Festivus.
Festival. Yeah, festivism. Festival.
What are you trying to put Louisville and festival together?
Yeah, I'm trying to put they call it. Sometimes they call it festival.
Festival.
Festival. They call it festival.
And those people suck.
Yeah, festival.
Stop saying that.
Okay, festival.
Why don't we just call it fun?
Yeah.
Let's just have a little fun. Nobody's got to work.
Yeah.
Kids out of school.
All right, man.
What's our next one, man?
What's what do we have coming up?
Well, don't know who it's going to be yet, but we will be at Hawks June 29th, Saturday. We're going to Hawks Corner. We're going to do something dope. I promise you, it's going to be a dope show. Once I know who the headliner is, I will let you know.
Oh, yeah. So maybe, we take, you know what? We're gonna say the same thing next week.
What?
With what you just said.
Yeah.
So.
No, I ain't even gonna say it next week because unless I know who the headliner is.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I'm telling you now. There's a date that there will be a show.
There are 2 dates that shows will be.
Actually, I don't even know 100% if I got. Stay tuned. We got shit on the books, but we ain't got them all figured out yet.
So I think, and this is the first time we've ever done this, man.
You know what? At the moment, it's very relaxing.
This is the first time we've ever done this. We talked about the next episode earlier. Remember that? Remember I said, hey man, have we ever done a show about space?
Oh, you're right.
And you said no. And so that's because we come up with the topics organically. Mostly, for the most part, we do. I think every time we've done it, because I've never come in here and said, I think the next topic should be blank.
Yeah.
In my mind.
Well, we started that because we didn't want to have the discussion before the show.
Yeah.
But then we both have such horrible memories. We don't ever remember what it is anyway.
What we said, yeah. So we always have to go back and see what. Not always, but a lot of times we have to go back and see what it is.
Like 90%.
90%. It's a lot. It's a lot. But yeah. So this is the first time I've even discussed because we've never ever discussed what we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that's cool, man. And I think.
But that's what keeps the show organic because we're having a conversation about a topic, but we've never had the conversation.
Yeah, we've never had a conversation, so yeah.
And the funny thing is, I think about it like over time. I think all of them could have a part 2.
It could,
because I think we like depending on what it is over time.
We could rebut. We could do. Yeah, we could.
I could have a whole nother
run shit back.
Thought about it.
We can run shit back. Yeah, we can run shit back. But you know, at the time, that wasn't the conversation.
No,
you know what I'm saying. So, I like. I think this may be the first time we really explain what this show is about. It's not even a show. It's just like it's not even a show. I don't even consider this a show. I consider this me and you talking, man.
Yeah. Just having a conversation, bro.
Yeah. Having a conversation. Yeah.
So weird if you think about it.
It is.
We might be the first 2 people to just invite strangers into ear hustling our conversation.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, people.
But tomorrow, I don't know exactly what time, but tomorrow, Petty Lane, we're going in with part 2 of this Kendrick, Drake, fucking fiasco, Kanye, and then Chris Brown, Quavo.
Oh shit!
So we're gonna go in on that. Chris Brown and Quavo have a side beef outside of the other one. There's 2 going on at the same time.
Okay, man. Look,
rap is in pure Marvel Civil War mode. Iron Man's over here, These motherfuckers are just playing out the movies now.
All right, man.
But anyways, me and Earth are gonna do that.
The
next topic. Space. Now I know you're a wordsmith, so are we talking like spare bedroom space, or are we talking about outer space?
We'll talk about. I mean, especially that leaves the conversation open, but I think I meant.
That's what our thumbnail is gonna be. I'm just gonna put the word space, and then we're just gonna see where we go with it.
Just space.
You know.
No, see, you made up the thumbnail, man. Now you gotta put the thumbnail. So, man, we're both breaking the rules, man.
We let them behind the the fourth wall?
Because the thing was I asked you, I was like, have we done anything about like space? And I think I said space, and you said no, we haven't. And then I thought, damn, I mean outer space. I mean like
space. That's what I mean. Because I know how you are. Sometimes you'll say something to me, and I'm like, oh, he didn't mean it like that.
Yeah. So we're gonna figure out what it is.
Either way, it's a show about space. That's what y'all know now.
Space. Hey man, but we're doing this, man. Next Sunday.
Hell yeah! And like I said, conversation had tomorrow. Me and Earth the Nerve, possibly one of the greatest rappers that ever came out of this state, will be on that show. Possibly not. He's hard to tie down. He's an artist, so he's wild as fuck. That's how we all are. But stay tuned. Petty Lane tomorrow.
Ace Hill Production.